like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down video suggestions that you want me to do, hit that red subscribe button down below, and turn on the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. So today, I'm going to be doing a book collection, and I know I haven't been posting. I know it's not an excuse, but I'm back now, so yeah, we're just going to start from least favorite to favorite. So my first is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, and I actually stole this from my teacher when I was younger. Whatever you do, don't ask Greg Heffley how he spent his summer vacation, because he definitely doesn't want to talk about it. As Greg enters the new school year, he's eager to put the past 3 months behind him, and one event in particular. Unfortunately for Greg, his older brother Roderick knows all about the incident, and Greg wants to keep it under wraps, but secrets have a way of getting out, especially when a diary is involved. I also stole this book from my teacher. It's the report card. Nora Rose Raleigh is a genius, but don't tell anyone. She's managed to make it to 5th grade without anyone figuring out that she's not just an ordinary kid, and she wants to keep it that way. But then Nora gets fed up with the importance everyone attaches to test scores and grades, and she purposely brings home a terrible report card to prove a point. Suddenly, the attention she successfully avoided all her life is focused on her, and her secret is out. And that's when things start to get really complicated. It's on the banks of Plum Creek. Then the Ingalls family moved from Kansas to Minnesota. The family's first home in Minnesota was made of sod, but Pa builds a clean new house beside Plum Creek. The money for materials will come from their first wheat harvest. Then, just before the wheat is ready to harvest, a strange glittering cloud fills the sky, blocking out the sun. Soon, millions of grasshoppers cover the field and everything on the farm. In a week's time, there's no wheat crop left at all. Now, this is actually 2 books of a series, and I actually only have book 3 and 4, and I know I'm a diehard fan of Harry Potter, and when it comes to Harry Potter, you do not skip books, especially just any books at all, really. But like, I was younger, and I just got this mainly because it had 2 books in it, so I could have 2 new books that I could read, and it came with the necklace, so yeah, excuse me. So, book 1 is Happily Ever Afterlife drama. All the afterworlds are staged. Lucy's English class is working on a Shakespeare comedy, but so far it's a total tragedy. First, Lucy gets cast out as the part of a mean guy, while our best friend Cecily gets to be an interesting female lead. Even worse, all of Lucy's lines are in the same scenes as awful Georgia Sinclair. As if that wasn't enough afterlife drama, Lucy is torn between her crush Colin and an intriguing older ghost boy Miles. It's a plot complicated enough for Shakespeare himself. Will a new ghosty power help Lucy sort it all out before the curtain goes up? Sorry, my sister's friend came out and waved at me. Happily Ever Afterlife, school spirit. Who's got spirit? Lucy is having a great afterlife. She's got a perfect boyfriend. She's busy with the Limbos, the dance club she co-founded, and she's even learning to control her newest ghostly skill, mind reading. She is totally ready to lead the Limbos to victory in the school spirit competition. But whoever said the afterlife was going to be peaceful didn't have to go to middle school and didn't know Lucy's nemesis, Georgia Sinclair. This competition is about to get spirited, and only the best ghost will win. And then this is the BFG, and we actually got this because the whole school, every year the whole school gets a book to read, and we chose the BFG, and they chose the BFG this year. So yeah. Captured by a giant. The BFG is no ordinary bone-crushing giant. He is far too nice and jumbly. It's lucky for Sophie that he is. Had she been carried off in the middle of the night by the blood bottler, the flesh eater, the bone cruncher, or any of the other giants, rather than BFG, she would have soon become breakfast. When Sophie hears that they are flesh bunking off to England to swallow up a few nice little chittlers, she decides she must stop them once and for all, and the BFG is going to help her. Okay, so I actually won 3 of these books at bingo for books, and my mom won 1, so yeah, we're going to do these. Meg Cabot, Best Friends and Drama Queens. Friendly people don't tell other people their game's babyish. Sorry. Allie Finkel is excited when a new girl joins her class at Pine Heights Elementary. Now Allie won't be the newest girl anymore. But her excitement turns to dismay when the new girl, Cheyenne, starts telling everyone in the 4th grade to grow up. But Allie isn't sure she's ready to be all grown up yet. Not if it means chasing boys at recess, not playing queens anymore, and especially not being herself. Well, we chase boys at recess, and that's a baby thing right there. Chasing boys at recess. Crushing it. I'll put my earbuds in and hide them in my hair, and you can just tell me what to say. But how will I know what he's saying? I asked. My microphone. My hair doesn't cover it totally. It sort of blends in, so I don't think you'll see. You'll be able to hear enough. My stomach rolled over at the thought of doing that. It felt wrong to do Tyler that way. It was one thing to coach her on how to impress him, but this felt kind of dishonest. I don't know, Livy. Please, Kat, I need your help. I can't do this on my own. Kat is already so over 7th grade. It doesn't help her that her best friend and cousin Olivia grew a foot over the summer and won a spot on the school dance team, shooting her up on the popularity scale. And that jungle is middle school. Olivia is a gazelle. Brace is wearing mango-loving, uncoordinated. Kat is a warthog. The Boxcar Children, and this is book 49, so yeah. The Mystery of the Stolen Boxcar. One warm night, 4 children stood in front of the bakery. No one knew them, no one knew where they had come from. Henry, Jessie, Violet, and Benny used to live alone in a boxcar. Now they have a home with their grandfather, and they're fixing up their boxcar so they can ride it in the big green Father's Day parade. There's just one problem. Someone has stolen the boxcar with their dog, Watch, in it. If they can only find the missing boxcar, it will lead them to Watch. Can the Boxcar Children solve their most important mystery ever? Ellen Firmadon. The next day I started writing my book. A lot of books begin with an introduction, so that's what I decided to do, and this is it. It tells how I started writing a novel even before all the weird and scary stuff happened. To fight boredom one lazy summer, Ellen Firmadon decides to write a novel. It will be a long one with chapters, many characters, and a plot full of mystery and intrigue. But when an urgent real-life plot begins to unfold right in her sleepy seaside village, Ellen must find the time to be both a writer and environment told activist. Now to the good part. A book I've actually reread out of all this whole thing, and it's my second favorite because my first favorite is Harry Potter. I'm on book 5. I'm on book 5, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, page 230. This is the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, The Lion, and the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I actually read this in reading because at my school we have reading, and I had the same reading teacher all school year, which I'm very grateful and happy and just thankful for because she's so amazing. She loves Harry Potter, she loves the Chronicles of Narnia, all that stuff, and she's like super awesome, fun, nice, all this other stuff. So like she's like a grown-up kid that I would hang out with. So, and if you're looking for a magical book to read this and Harry Potter. Like, these are just awesome for twins. Narnia. They open a door and enter a world. Narnia. The land beyond the wardrobe, the secret country only known to Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. The place where the adventure begins. Lucy is the first to find the secret of the wardrobe in the professor's mysterious old house. At first, no one believes her when she tells of her adventures in the land of Narnia. But soon, Edmund, Peter, and Susan discover the magic and meet Aslan the Great Lion for themselves. In the blink of an eye, their lives are changed forever. So, actually, like in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the kids are in London during the time of the World War, so they go over into the countryside to live with the professor so that they will be safer down there because they'll be safer down there. So this is actually the feelings book, The Care and Keeping of Your Emotions by American Girl. I actually lost my feelings journal, so yeah. The care and keeping of your emotions. Your feelings used to be pretty simple, but these days it may seem like your own emotional roller coaster. This companion to The Care and Keeping of You 1, the body book for young girls, takes an inside look at dealing with your feelings, whether you're happy, sad, angry, mad, stressed, excited, afraid, or delighted. You get tips, how-tos, and straightforward advice you can really use. Now this is my first favorite book besides Harry Potter, obviously. No, so Harry Potter is my first favorite. Then is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Then this next book right here. I was getting ready to spoil it. So this is I haven't read it yet, but I know it's my favorite. It's gonna be like I'm gonna like it because one, it has what's his face? Cole Sprouse. My mind just went blank. It has Cole Sprouse in the movie, and the trailer for the movie actually looks awesome. I want to see the movie, but yeah, I just have the book so far. So it's 5 feet apart, you guys. For the first time, I feel the weight of every single inch, every single millimeter of the 6 feet between us. I pull my sweatshirt close to my body, trying to ignore the fact that open space, it will always be there from 5 feet apart. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down video suggestions, like I said earlier. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn your post notifications on so you know there's a brand new video. Okay, bye, guys. See you later.